Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Louisiana Dynasty. We are 5-1. I'm kind of shocked, especially in this conference, man. We already had two upsets, one against Auburn and one against Utah. And then, yeah, in the conference, we are 3-1. Now, we won against Auburn, but they're still leading the Eastern Division of the Sun Belt. And yeah, we're gonna get into the heart of the conference schedule today. We've got the Troy Trojans first up, and I think Troy is kind of on the same level as we are. I think this should be kind of a fair matchup. Goose Crowder is their quarterback, 6'2", 210 out of Gardendale, Alabama. So kind of a hometown kid, 3-star rating, pocket passer, quarterback with very good short and medium accuracy, but the rest doesn't look great. Not a strong arm either, and no mobility. So just a pure pocket passer, kind of a game manager type. We got Trey Cooley as the running back. We're number 3, 5'10", 205 out of Raleigh, North Carolina. They stole him away from NC State, I guess. Cooley has 92 speed, that's pretty good. The elusiveness looks solid. Not great hands, not much power, no real route running. He can't do much other than run fast. Ra Thomas, 6'2", 200 pounds out of Eufaula, Alabama. Thomas is a speedster at 6'2" with 91 speed, 92 acceleration. His hands are very solid. The route runnings are really good, solid elusiveness, and yeah, definitely can break some tackles here. So their number 1 receiver, definitely a strength. 5'10", 181, Peyton Higgins, kind of a smaller player out of Florence, Alabama. He's an elusive route runner, decent speed, absolutely horrifyingly bad hands, if I'm being honest. The route running's not great either, no power. The elusiveness is half decent. So Peyton Higgins, just an okay number 2 receiver. Now they do have a really good tight end here in Ethan Connor, 6'4", 240 out of Columbus, Mississippi. Former 2-star physical route runner. Connor has very solid route running, really good hands, can even break some tackles, just doesn't really have the speed. I mean, 80 speed is actually pretty decent for a tight end here in CFB26, but it's not great either. At the offensive line, they do have a really good guard here, and a center that's like ready to go with his helmet there. But the rest of the O-line just is not really good. A bunch of 71 overalls here, just not very promising. I think our D-line will have an advantage there. Elijah Davis is the top edge rusher on this team. He's a pure power rusher. Not much athleticism, if we're being honest. The run stopping is okay, I guess. He's a one-trick pony. He lives off his power moves, and that's it. Defensive tackles, we got Julian Peterson as the top guy, 6'3", 310, Pinson, Alabama. Also a power rusher with 87 strength. I mean, at least that's good. 81 block shooting is really good. 83 power moves is really solid. The finesse moves, not that much. Just not even a one-trick pony, because he's actually a good run stopper as well. So this is a pretty good defensive tackle. And then we got Devin Lafayette. He's a senior, 6'2", 202 pounds. And I mean, seriously, are you kidding me? This kid is called Lafayette. Why is he not on our team? This is their best linebacker, and this kid is looking fast. He's a decent cover player. The run stopping's good. He can blitz. He can do everything. He's a really good linebacker. Devin Lafayette, I think we would have a massive upgrade there at linebacker if he were on our team. So it is kind of ridiculous that a kid named Lafayette is not with the Ragin' Cajuns here. The other good linebacker they got is Jordan Stringer. Not quite as fast, but a very good run stopper. Decent in coverage. So they've got a really capable linebacker duo. Now, if we're talking about the secondary, that is absolutely not the case. Trent Henry is awful in man, awful in zone, no speed, no hands. This kid can do nothing, and this is their best corner. Also no abilities, obviously. So, and all the other corners are even worse than that. So, we've got a massive advantage at receiver. Justin Powell is the top safety, and this kid, like, honestly, looks even worse than that corner. Even worse coverage ability, even less speed, no run support. Like 65 tackling is not okay for a safety. No ability at all. So this secondary is absolutely depleted of any chance here, honestly. And if we're going to be comparing these two teams, I think we got the better quarterback. We got two better running backs than theirs. We got not the better receiver room, but the deeper receiver room, definitely. Like, they have a massive fall off after their top guy, and we don't. Offensive line, I think we have a better offensive line than they do. For the D-line, I think we have a better D-line than they do. We have worse running linebackers, but we have a better secondary. So overall, I'd say we should be the favorites here. And we're going to start it off on offense here. Walker Howard is going to take the field. And this is an away game, so there's always like this bias that home teams are better performing, generally speaking. And I mean, they're going to get off with a sack here. So 3rd and 16, already not looking good. But over the middle, we got a tight end wide open. It's Caden Jensen, who is wide open there. They completely forgot about him. 1st and 10, and Howard has pressure coming in. It's a slot blitz, and we've got a wide open Shelton Sampson for a first down. It's about 12 yards. That's good stuff. 1st and 10, we got play action, and Howard is getting sacked again. Offensive line not holding up at all there. And we got another tough 2nd and 14 here. And Howard is going to get it away to Caden Jensen. Another easy... Oh, that's actually not Jensen. That was the backup. That was Trey Miller. 6-man pressure. Cover 0 blitz for Troy, and we threw it right into the blitz. Wide open tight end there, making the first down grab. 2nd and 10, and wide open over the middle is our running back, Zylan Perry, for an 8-yard gain, which is going to bring up a 3rd and 2. And we also have an injury on the play. We got 4 tight ends on the field, and we're going to run it behind Zylan Perry, and they got him in the backfield. It's not good. 4th and 2, and I mean, you just know we're going for this, man. Howard, wide open behind the defense. It's Shelton Sampson for a first down, and the Ragin' Cajuns are in business at the 1-yard line. And if that ball had actually been on target, it would have been an easy touchdown. I mean, he had like 3 yards of separation there. Shelton Sampson gets behind the defense, and we got Zylan Perry and 2 tight ends on the field for this inside zone run. That's good. It's a touchdown, and Louisiana is going to be on the board here first. On the opening drive, we get 7, and we're going to lead this game 7-0. Zylan Perry doing the job again, and now we're going to see what these Trojans can do. Pressure coming in immediately, but they get it away, throw it right into the blitz. Over the middle of the field, first down easily for Troy. And now they're going to play action us. That was a good play. First down and a lot more after that for Troy. And now they got trips to the left, isolated receiver right, and down goes the quarterback. We got him in the backfield. Ashmore is there, and I think so was, what's his face? I can't remember anything. Yeah, Jalen Kreider, obviously, man. Guy has been a beast today, but the initial pressure was created by Jalen Kreider, so I think they split the sack anyway. 3rd and 16, that's going to be tough for Troy, and they have an hour to throw, and they are going to go down out of field goal range. We knock him back 15 yards on those 2 sacks. 4th and 25, and you can't possibly kick a field goal from here. Troy gonna get no points at all. Nothing out of this drive. So we got Jordan Lawson in the backfield. Already had a half sack later by piling on to Jalen Kreider's pressure there. And now he gets his own sack there. 1st and 10 for Walker Howard, and over the middle we got a wide open number 18. I think is that Johnson. I can't remember anymore. 1st and 10 from midfield, and we got Shelton Sampson on the RPO. That's an 8-yard gain. Moved the chains again, and now we're about 10 yards away from field goal range. 3rd and 4. Walker Howard over the middle. He's got his man. It's Robert Williams down into the red zone. 16-yard gain. Howard, 13 of 16 so far. We're halfway through the second quarter by now. And over the middle, we got another catch. 10 yards exactly to Robert Williams. 1st and goal. All the tight ends on the field. And a fullback. Touchdown, Bill Davis. He's going to get one as well. We're running it in here on the goal line. It's been working. And we got a 14-0 lead here over Troy. Absolute domination here. And now let's see if the Trojans can come back from that. 4.5 minutes on the clock. And we got another sack. And that's a fumble. And we're going to recover. Louisiana is going to take this away. Kreider with the recovery. And we're back in the Troy red zone here. With Kreider's recovery. And he's going to scoop. But the initial pressure is coming in here from Corbin Ashmore, the true freshman, split a double team and takes down the quarterback immediately. What a play for Corbin Ashmore. And now the only job for this offense is to punch it in here, at least make a 3-score lead happening. We got a wide open Trey Miller inside the 2. 14 yards on the play. 1st and goal from the 2, and we're gonna run this again with Zylan Perry. It's another touchdown on the goal line, and the Ragin' Cajuns are up 21-0. An absolute meltdown here by Troy in the first half. This has been an awful first half for Troy. I mean, you can't, like, you allowed on 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and on your own 2 drives. You got sacked on the first one so far back that you couldn't even kick the field goal anymore. And then on the other one, you got sacked on your first set of downs and got a fumble forced on you. And now you're going to go down again. It's another sack. This time we got pressure in from the linebackers in the slot corner. They're in the backfield there. So 3rd and 12 after they get 5 back on 2nd down. And they're going to throw this forever to throw. And that's a wide open 1st down. 17 yards as Goose Crowder has a nice completion over the middle there, and they are back into field goal range now, at the edge of the field goal range, but Trey Cooley with a nice pickup there. 3rd and 6, and they're gonna have to throw an RPO, and that's good. Nice play on the outside by Ra Thomas, their number 1 receiver. He finally got involved as well. We're now inside 2 minutes, inside 1 minute, by the way. And we've got the number 2 receiver here. I forgot his name again. We talked about him earlier. The guy that didn't have too much speed for a speedster. 3rd and goal from the 8. And Goose Crowder is going to get almost sacked. And they are going to get shut down here. 4th and goal. And, I mean, if you're Troy, you gotta go for it here. You can't kick here, man. You're down 3 touchdowns. If you kick, you're still down 3 scores. So Goose Crowder is going to run, and he is going to be denied. We got him. And that is going to be turnover on downs. 21-0 at halftime. This Troy team has been looking awful so far. Ragin' Cajuns absolutely pouring it on here. 21-0. And we haven't even run that well so far. Our sack yardage outweighs our run yardage. So we're in the minus there. But Troy at least gets the ball first here in the second half, and they're going to run it. And absolutely nowhere to go. Going even further back. That's the wrong direction. 5-yard loss for Cody Jackson. Oh, that's actually our DB. 5-yard loss for, I forgot his name yet again. Jeez. Now they get a few yards back. 3rd and 6. Trey Cooley was his name. Yeah, that's right. Trey Cooley. Now they got to throw it. 3rd and 6. And at the sideline, they're going to haul it in. What a pass. Peyton Higgins with an incredible catch at the sideline. Double coverage. And yeah, Trey Cooley, yet again, nowhere to go. We got him again. Jaden Duggar, the linebacker, is going to take him down. 3rd and 12 off of that one, and over the middle, it's going to be incomplete for Peyton Higgins. And they're going to have to punt it. No points again for Troy, so still a 21-0 game. And on the outside, we got Johnson. This is Johnson. 18 is somebody else. Man, I have no idea what our own players are even called. Walker Howard with a dime on the out route there. That's fantastic. 1st and 10, and we got Howard over the middle. With a great pass to Robertson, 13. I mean, that's Robertson. Jesus, I can't read names. Robertson with the first down. 3rd and 3, Walker Howard being pressured by both safeties, and he gets it away, but that's going to be incomplete. We're going to add the field goal here, make it a 24-0 game, but this is still a 3-score lead. So if they go for 2-3 times and get all of them, then they might have a tie game there. 1st and 10, and they are going to run it with Cooley again, and he is breaking tackles left and right. 9 yards, great play, and now we've got a 1st and 10 here. A couple downs later, and they're gonna throw it over the middle, and that is just wide open. That is way too easy. 1st and 10, and Crowder stands tall in the pocket, and we're gonna have the 0 blitz this time, and he's gonna go down. It's our 6th sack on the day. What a play by the defense! What a play call here, forcing a massive sack on them. And that was Sam linebacker Cameron Whitfield. So, yeah, Goose Crowder stood no chance. Didn't even see him coming there. 3rd and 16, and now we're going to play coverage here. And they've got a wide open receiver down the field. That's Trey Cooley, the running back, actually. 2nd and goal, and 3 tight ends plus the fullback on the field. They're going to run it to the outside, and they're going to get it. Touchdown, Troy. And they are going to put some points on the board finally, and now they're going to go for 2. Because they want to be within 2 scores here. The Trojans score with a backup running back named Akeem Fitzgerald. Now they're going to put Trey Cooley back in there, and the touchdown, well, the 2-point try goes to backup receiver, and that's good. So at the end of the 3rd quarter here, Walker Howard has to do something because it's only a 2-score lead again, and we have an incredible catch down the sideline. Shelton Sampson with an unbelievable haul here. That was basically just a Hail Mary attempt, or like an arm punt, I guess. Walker Howard unleashes a rainbow here. 49 yards gained on this pass, but I mean he threw it from like 10 yards deep, so this was like 59 or 60 air yards or something. Incredible catch by Sampson, and now we're in field goal range, and now we're gonna just try to make this a 3-score game again. Not too much risk, and we're gonna just dump it off over the middle to Caden Jensen. 1st and 10, Zylan Perry in to protect. He picks up the rush, and we're gonna go over the middle to Shelton Sampson, and he's down to the goal line, and yet again he's denied at the goal line, just like in the 1st quarter. 1st and goal, and this time we're gonna throw. End zone, touchdown. Sampson's gonna get this one. We're gonna target him specifically because he got us down to the 1 twice already in this game and didn't get the touchdown the 1st time around. So now we're gonna give it to him. Shelton Sampson wide open in the end zone, and he's gonna absorb a little bit of a hit there, but it's a 3-score game at the end there. There's really no need to go through the rest of this game. I mean, you could see where this is going. They do get a garbage time touchdown here, but it didn't matter at all anymore. 31-16 is your final. And yeah, Walker Howard had a solid game. Goose Crowder, only 4 incompletions on the day, but he was sacked a bunch. Walker Howard, 77% completion percentage, 319 yards, a touchdown, no picks. Zylan, we could not get the run going at all. We had 9 rushes for 30 yards. I mean, that was awful. But at the goal line, when it matters the most, we get it done. 3 touchdowns on the ground. They also had not much of a run game here. And for the pass, I mean, they did pass it half decently. But that was only when they actually had the time to throw it. Now, I think we kept Ra Thompson under control. I mean, 5 catches, that's okay. I can live with that. Shelton Sampson for a $127 and a touchdown. We get Caden Jensen, 5 catches and 58 yards. And Robert Williams, just a few catches here and there. But all of them went for 1st downs, I think. And then we got a bunch of sacks. We got Cabody, we got Ashmore, we got Fitzgerald West in the backfield. We got Jordan Lawson on a sack as well. And then Cameron Whitfield got in there. Jalen Crider got a sack. We got Jerron Dawkins, and somewhere here there is a sack missing. A half sack, I mean. No turnovers except that 1 forced fumble. Corbin Ashmore, the true freshman, yeah, gets in there, splits a double team, and forces a fumble that's going to be recovered inside the Troy red zone. I mean, that basically decided the game there, but it was 14-0 at that point, and I mean, If you're Troy, you want to score on that drive, you want to have the lead, but instead you're going to go down by 3 scores. Like, I mean, that was just unbelievable. Now, we get a 4-star receiver, Roderick Thorne out of Baton Rouge. He's going to join the team. We stole him away. And then we're going to get a 3-star edge rusher, Eric Cusack out of New Orleans. Also stole him away from Tulane then, I guess. But yeah, we're going to go heavily after these players from Louisiana. Thorne is a 4-star receiver. We had to beat out Memphis and Houston, actually. I cannot explain why LSU doesn't go after a 4-star receiver that's from their hometown, but whatever. 5'10", 187, 93 speed, 89 acceleration, all the catching ratings in the 80s. We got the route runnings in the 80s and high 70s or whatever, looking really good. Now, on the other hand, we lose out to Kerry Alabi. Alabi is a contested specialist, 6'4", 197 out of Covington, Los Angeles, Louisiana, I mean. At 6'4", he's 93 speed, 89 acceleration. The catching ratings look exceptional. He has the green, gem label. That was the player wanted the most, but LSU took him away from us at the end there. Just can't compete with LSU on those. Eric Cusack has got 83 block shedding right off the bat, 78 strength. At that size is pretty solid, I'd say, but he's very slow for an edge rusher at 251. Like, you need to be a little faster there, kid. He's got the athleticism of a defensive tackle, honestly. And now, speaking of LSU, we're gonna play them this week, and yeah, I think this is kind of a level game as well. Yeah, they got kind of the same roster as we do. Yeah, just kidding. No, they are the massive favorite. I do not think we have a chance in this game at all. Now, I also said that in the Auburn matchup and in the Ole Miss matchup. We won against Auburn. We made it a really close game against Ole Miss. But this team is even a level above them. Garrett Nussmeier, exceptional arm, great accuracies. Not much mobility, but he's got a bunch of abilities here. Like, I don't think we're going to get this guy. Caden Durham is the top running back here at 5'9", 205. He's from OKC, so a former 4-star. Got a bunch of silver abilities here, and he's got 95 speed, 97 acceleration. I mean, that's just a level of athleticism that we cannot keep up with. He's got elite elusiveness, a little bit of power, it's decent route running, and the hands are okay. So a very good number 1 running back. And then the top receiver is Aaron Anderson. Anderson, where's number 1? He's 5'8", 188 with 94 speed, 96 acceleration. He's got honestly pretty awful hand. Well, I mean, that 88 catching doesn't look too bad. Elite route running. The elusiveness is very good as well. And he's got a bunch of ability, 2 of them platinum. That looks really good. And now the other one is also called Anderson. Nick Anderson, 6'4", 210. And he's kind of the opposite. Not quite as fast, but elite hands, elite route running, very good elusiveness on it, and even a little bit of power. I mean, this kid can do it all. Also, a couple abilities, the platinum double dip there. So the 2 Anderson kids looking very sharp. Then we got Barrion Brown, the top deep threat, 5'11", 180. And he's got the 99 speed, 98 acceleration, solid hands, good route runner, very good elusiveness as well, and then a bunch of abilities as well. 2 silver ones and 1 platinum one even. So Brown, gotta watch out for that kid. And then we got Bauer Sharp as the tight end, 6'5", 250, a massive dude. Sharp was a former 1-star actually. He's a very good route runner for a tight end, elite hands for a tight end. Can even break a little bit of tackles here. And I mean, he's not too slow. 82 speed, 85 acceleration. That's like right on par. Got a couple of abilities as well. And then this offensive line. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked at how weak this is looking. Because they got multiple injuries on that line. And their best starter is like an 82 overall or something. So this is not a great offensive line if I'm being honest. We should have a chance to produce some pressure here. And stuff some run lanes. The top edge rusher is Patrick Payton, and I mean, 94 finesse moves, 86 power moves. Don't even need to say anything else. He's a great athlete. Can't even stop the run a little bit. And he's got the golden quick jump. And the quick jump ability is the most OP quick jump ability in the most OP ability of all of them in CFB. So Patrick Payton, gotta be worried about him. Top defensive tackle is Jacobian Guillory, and he's got 94 strength. Not much of a pass rusher, but not a great run stopper either. I do not even know why this guy is rated 84 overall. I cannot explain it, but he's got a few abilities at least. And then they've got this linebacker duo that's pretty high rated. Weeks, 6'2", 225 out of Watkinsville, Georgia. Weeks has very good awareness and play rec, 88 speed, 91 acceleration. He's got a lot of power. He's an elite level run stopper. 79 zone coverage is not even that bad. He can even blitz. He's got 5 abilities. They've got Harold Perkins as well, 6'1", 220. Former 5-star, a lurker archetype out of New Orleans. Perkins looks even better. A massively better athlete than all of our players. Great in coverage, elite run stopper, elite power, elite pass rusher. Like, this kid can literally do it all. This kid looks like Micah Parsons, if I'm being honest, but even better. And then the top corner is Ashton Stamps, 6 foot, 190. This is a prototypical elite corner size. Great in man and good in zone, good in press, very good speed for that size. He doesn't really have great hands, but he's got a blanket coverage and jammer ability. I mean, and a couple more after that. Like, it's not like he only has a couple abilities. Mansour Delane is the number 2 corner. Elite in man and press, good in zone, elite athleticism, and good size, blanket coverage, house call, jammer. They can do it all. These cornerbacks look unbelievable. I do not know how we're gonna throw it today. AJ Halsey is the top safety, 6 foot, 215 out of Houston, Texas. Halsey has 2 platinum abilities, house call and robber. Elite zone coverage. The man doesn't look great, but adequate speed, good run defense, lots of power, and then also the silver ball hawk ability. I mean, and there's also yet another Weeks dude. I think he's a strong safety or something. But this LSU team is unbelievably good. Now, one thing I cannot believe is that this is not a rivalry game. Louisiana versus Louisiana State. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, this has got to be a rivalry game, and we're going to make it one, because we're obviously going to play them every year. They're in our conference, in our division, and I'm excited about this. Well, not specifically this game, but I'm excited about having a rivalry here with LSU, and it's going to start today here at Louisiana. In Lafayette here, it's a home game for us, and we're going to start on offense. And I can tell you one thing, man, those keys to the game are ridiculous. Don't even read them. It doesn't matter. The only thing we need to do is just try to hang with them and hope they make a mistake late or whatever. And right off the bat, 3rd and 7, we're 3 and out. Ball is incomplete. Pressure came in too quickly. 2nd and 7, and they are going to have a wide open guy down the field. And that is going to be a touchdown right off the bat. 66 yards to the house. Oh my God, it's Berrien Brown with the 99 speed. I told you. This kid, man. 99 speed, 7-0, and right off the bat, this is exactly what you expect when you play LSU as a bottom feeder team. Now, I know we're 6-1. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot to mention that. We're bowl eligible with that win over Troy. But right off the bat, it doesn't look great for us. Caden Jensen, unbelievable catch for 16 yards. And LSU has their first completion of the day. Throwing from his own goal line. Caden Jensen with a great grab there over the middle. And yeah, we're about 75 yards away from scoring a touchdown, but we're going to give it our all. 2nd and 3, and Walker Howard over the middle. Catch made. Trey Miller, first down. We're moving the ball on them. I can't believe it. 2nd and 10, and we're going to throw a slip screen here because we can't do anything else. And we have got some room on the outside. Zylan Perry for a... that's 18 yards. 18-yard gain on the slip screen. 1st and 10, and over the middle, it's intercepted, and that's Weeks. And we're going to have an interception right off the bat. Well, that did not take long. Walker Howard has been very solid this season, but we're going to have it taken away from us here. I did not see him dropping in there. at all. Whit Weeks, the linebacker, the Mike that I showed off earlier. I mean, he's good. He's just standing right where I wanted to throw it for the tight end. 3rd and 7, and they're going to have a wide open Anderson. And that's going to be a first down and a lot more. Aaron Anderson for 18 yards. 2nd and 8 from across midfield now. And Nussmeier has got an easy time throwing it to Jaden Durham for an 8-yard gain. But it is going to bring up a 3rd and inches, which I don't even know if we have gotten to third down here. Pushing this LSU team to a 3rd down at all is kind of a miracle. But they obviously easily get it. And now they're going to run it with Jaden Durham. He's going to break loose, and that's a touchdown. 31 yards to the house. Jaden Durham with his 94 speed or whatever it was. Touchdown LSU. It's 14-0 here, and we're not even done with the first quarter. And, yeah, not looking good for the Ragin' Cajuns. They run it right up the guts, and nobody can catch up to him. 1st and 10, and we're going to have play action, and that's actually even working out as we have Caden Jensen on a 1st down catch. Another great catch in traffic. 3rd and 2, and Howard is going to get this one away, and he's got Zylan Perry breaking a tackle, running down the sideline is Zylan Perry for a 17-yard gain, and we're going to get somebody to jump. And we can't snap the ball in time. And over the middle, we've got Zylan Perry. Another broken tackle, 12 yards. Should have gotten the free play there, but the button just didn't release the ball quick enough. 1st and 10, Howard over the middle. We're going to have Robert Williams, 12 yards. And we're going to move the chains again. Now we're in the red zone. I can't believe it, honestly. Motion and the pass here for Howard. And he's going to throw it over the middle. And this should have been intercepted as well. To Marcus Cooley. 4th and 4, and I mean, you got to go for it if you want to beat these kind of teams. Vehicle's not going to win you any games, and we're going to get this one. It's good. Trey Miller on the catch. 2nd and 7. 2 tight ends on the field. Motion for Perry, and Howard is pressured immediately. Free run for Patrick Payton. That's the quick jump ability, and I mean, that's going to end the drive right there for us. So we are taking the vehicle here, and Jaden Durham breaks loose again into the secondary, out of bounds at the 41. That was about a 17-yard gain, I think. 1st and 10, Durham in the backfield, but they're going to throw it this time. Nussmeier wide open is Anderson on the outside. This one's Nick Anderson, I think. 1st and 10, and this one, Aaron Anderson on the motion. Nussmeier is going to dump it out to him, and we're going to have a hard hit there. By Jaden Duggar, but that is going to be a 1st down anyway. Jaden Durham, another easy run up the middle, 9 yards, cutting it upfield. 2nd and 1 for Garrett Nussmeier. 4-man rush actually, and on the outside we got Anderson wide open for a 1st down inside the green zone now. 2nd and goal from the 1. 2 tight ends to the left, handed off to Durham. Touchdown LSU, and the Tigers are going to go up by 3 score here. 21-3 halfway through the 2nd quarter. And I mean, it kind of feels like this game is over, honestly, but we're going to give it our all. It was tough playing Auburn. It was tough playing Ole Miss. And we're going to give it our all. Maybe they make a mistake. Maybe they throw a pick 6 or something. As Zylan Perry, what a move! Broke the safety's ankles, man. What a run there by Perry. 1st down, and now 2nd and 10, and we're going to have Howard throw it in double coverage. Broken up, but there is a flag down as Shelton Sampson was hindered on making the catch, and they are going to get them for pass interference. Monsieur Delane on the penalty. 3rd and 4, and Howard has got his tight end in tight coverage. Miller leaping for the 1st down. And we're going to move the chains again, and now we're going to run some clock. We do not want LSU to get the ball back at all. And over the middle, Zylan Perry cutting it downhill to the 1. And that is going to set up goal to go at the 1. Well, actually, I guess at the 2. And we've got Bill Davis, touchdown LSU. Well, Louisiana, I mean, obviously. So we are going to cut the lead in half here, basically. It's a 11-point game, actually. We do not go for 2 here. and we do not give them the ball back at all, so they are not going to have any time there. 21-10, and of course, if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, as the Tigers have a massive lead. But we are on the board here with a touchdown. That was a well-executed drive. Perfect clock usage. 1st and 10 for LSU, and they're going to dump it on the screen. Anderson, wide open, rushing lanes there for a 1st down, 11 yards. 2nd and 7, handed off to Jaden Durham, and he's going to have a spin move, breaks a tackle. Another 1st down for LSU. 1st and 10 from the 41. This is the edge of field goal range. Garrett Nussmeier wide open, and that's Berrien Brown for a 1st down. 15 yards for him. 2nd and 9. 2 tight ends to the right, but they're going to throw it. And wide open is the running back. That's Caden Durham. And that's another 1st down, 10 yards. And they're just moving down the field. Only 2 incompletion on the day so far for Nussmeier. Now they're going to run it inside zone. Durham into the end zone. Touchdown LSU. 28-10. It's a 3-score game again. Yeah, they're just unstoppable. I do not think we can ever force a punt here in this game because they're just scoring on every single drive. We have not shown to be able to break that habit here, but we're going to give it our all again. And what is that? Patrick Payton in the backfield again. That quick jump ability is absolutely ridiculous, seriously. 6-man pressure from Louisiana. Got some balls here, and we're actually going to force a punt. I can't believe it. We forced a punt on LSU. 6-man pressure. They dump it to the tight end, and it's 4th down. And now we're going to have a chance here. And another tough catch over the middle. Not made. 4th and 5. And, I mean, at this point, you got to go for it if you want to have a chance. As we got a wide open Zylan Perry for a 1st down. Great play by Perry. 2nd and 10. And we got Shelton Sampson underneath. And that's a 1st down, 12 yards. We've got some room to operate here. 1st and 10. Here towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Walker Howard dumps it off over the middle on the play action. And that worked out pretty well, 9 yards. 2nd and 1. And we're going to throw this one to Zylan Perry. And he's got some room to operate on the outside. Broke that corner's ankles. And 1st and goal from the 7. Raging Cajuns moving down the field. That's what you want to see. Zylan Perry is our most important weapon here. 3rd and goal, motion for Perry. And the pressure is coming in immediately. Dump it over the middle. And it is incomplete for, I think that was Trey Miller. 4th and goal, and this time we're just going to take the points. And that is because that is going to make it a 2-score game. So if we score one more touchdown, we might actually have a chance to be within reach. But first of all, we got to see this defense put up a stop here. 2nd and 6. And Caden Durham is going to... No, that's actually a run-pass option. 1st down, 8 yards. Too easy. Berrien Brown. 2nd and 3, and Nussmeier is going to hand it off to Durham this time, and look at the moves, breaks a tackle, 1st down at the 44, already across midfield. I mean, what do you even do here? 2nd and 10, dump it to the flats, Berrien Brown, 9 yards, easy 3rd and 1 coming up. And now they've got trips to the right, well, a bunch to the right actually, and Durham wide open up the middle, another great run. Durham is 17 attempts for 140 yards. I mean, this is close to like 9 yards per attempt. 3rd and 6, and run it into the end zone. It is knocked down. We got a 4th down forced, and they're going to take the field goal here. 39-yarder, and it is up and good. Now, unfortunately, we do force a stop here, which is good, but unfortunately, this is a 3-score game again. So, play action for Howard, and he's going to throw it across the middle and intercepted! What on earth is happening? No way. Unbelievable. And that was the other weeks. They got 2 weeks here, and West weeks, I guess. Wit weeks and West weeks. Jesus. Oh, that is so unlucky. Caden Durham, touchdown. And now the game's definitely over. If we had scored a touchdown there and make this an 11-point game, I mean, you could talk about this, but it's 38-13. Like, there's just no point in doing this anymore. So we're just going to skip ahead here. Now, one play I wanted to show you is actually this unbelievable run by Zylan Perry. I mean, it doesn't matter at all anymore, which is sad, but did you see how he broke their ankles twice? What a run for Zylan Perry. Touchdown, Louisiana. This is what you want to see. I mean, this isn't garbage time. Like, there is no way we're coming back here. But look at that one. One broken tackle, or one player with broken ankles, and then another one. Unbelievable play, but it doesn't matter. They just ran away with it way too early, and this is what I expected all of these games to be. Auburn, Ole Miss, Utah, and LSU. Now, we did win 2 of these 4 matchups that I just mentioned, but let's be honest here. This is LSU. And we're at least like 3 years away from competing with LSU. Or Alabama, for that matter. So, yeah, Caden Durham, 22 attempts for 175 and 4 touchdowns. I mean, that kid was unstoppable. Nussmeier didn't even have to do anything, and she still was perfect on the day. Now, we could not run the ball at all for us today. The only time we actually were able to run the ball was with that long rush by Zylan Perry at the end there. That inflated the numbers massively. But yet again, we scored 2 goal line touchdowns. Well, actually, 1 goal line touchdown and 1 massive touchdown. Zylan Perry's actually a leading receiver here. The pressure was always coming in so quickly, I always dumped it off to Zylan Perry. It was just too quick there. Man, I mean, Patrick Payton was unstoppable. And then for LSU, I mean, they didn't even have to do anything on offense and still got Barry and Brown for like 150 yards or something. Patrick Payton got the only sacks today. I mean, I was actually pretty effective in stopping them from getting too many sacks, but Patrick Payton with that quick jump ability, I mean, it's just too massive. Now, I hope at some point we're going to have our own edge rushers with that quick jump ability, as to not die, obviously. Now, for this next game, we're going to have a visit here. Alan Bedell, the pocket passer out of Boot, LA. And I'm gonna keep saying that, out of Boot, Louisiana, I mean. 6'4", 185 with a good arm and good short and medium accuracy. The rest looks booty, but we can work with that in case we lose all our quarterbacks, because actually we are not meeting all of our quarterback steal breakers right now. So there's actually a good chance that we're gonna end up with like 1 quarterback on the roster next year, maybe 2. Rodney Bruner is going to join as well for the complimentary visit. 5'7", 163, a route artist out of New Orleans, and he's very promising with those routes. Probably a primary slot type. Chad Shoemaker. I'm not even investing points in him. I just like him to be on the team. We're the only one with scholarship offer, and we're running away with this anyway, and it's going to give us a complimentary boost for the quarterback. So I will happily take him here, since we cannot recruit many offensive line prospects this year. We're also going to get a linebacker in here where we have a recruiting battle. Jabari Fortunato out of Yazoo City, Mississippi, 6 foot 222, athlete thumper. And I have been told that this archetype works really well. Athlete thumpers are really good players, apparently. So we're going to try that for this matchup here. It's out of conference, actually. Kent State. It's a home game here against the Golden Flashes, and we are by far the much better team here. We need to absolutely beat them up. Drew the Shields is the top quarterback on their team, a freshman starting here. And he has absolutely awful accuracies across the board and only 84 throw power. This kid can't do nothing with his arm. He can do something with his legs. Like, this kid can run, definitely. Jordan Newbin is the top running back, 5'11", 215 out of St. Charles, Illinois. Jordan Newbin is a former one-star elusive bruiser, and he might be one of their best players on the team. Actually a decent athlete, decent elusiveness, decent hands, very good power, honestly. Just not a good route runner. So this kid actually can do something. Like, Newbin is definitely a player we need to pay attention to. Top receiver, where's number 22? What the is wrong with you guys? 6 foot, 170, 89 speed, 92 acceleration. Not great hands, not great route running. Pretty good elusiveness. So you might want to get the ball out here to him quickly, and then let him do the work. JJ Etheridge is the number 2 receiver, and he was number 25. So Kent State, are you serious? You have two top receivers. Your two top receivers were numbers in the 20s. Are you drunk? 90 speed, decent hands, horrible route runner. Like, absolutely awful route running. Very good elusiveness. And, yeah. So, number 22 and number 25. Please don't make me vomit. I hope you're to never see your face today. That offensive line is booty cheeks. Like, that is just not working at all. This is an absolutely awful, god-awful offensive line. We need to absolutely murder them, honestly. Now, that defensive line, Antoine Campbell is the top edge rusher. 6'3", 250 out of Akron, Ohio. So, kind of a hometown kid. Well, not entirely. Should have gone to Akron, honestly. That power moves is horrible, but 91 finesse moves is good. She's got a little bit of quickness, but not much. No power at all. Horrible run stopper. So, a one-trick pony with good finesse moves, and that's it. Not even the athleticism to accompany it. The top defensive tackle is 69 overall, so I think you already can see where this is going, man. 6'1", 304. Kind of a sawed-off shotgun with 84 strength. That's not good. 72 block shedding. Not good. 64 power moves. 62 finesse moves. This kid can't do nothing. Like, this is an awful defensive tackle, and that's their best one. So that D-line is not scaring me at all. Kanan Williams, 6'2", 205 out of Waldorf, Maryland, is the top linebacker. He actually has adequate speed. 76 zone coverage is enough to not die on, but that block shedding is horrible. Tackling is horrible. Not too much power and no blitzing upside. So just a half-decent athlete with okay coverage ability. That's their top linebacker. Jair Rollison is the top safety. 5'9". Oh my god, how is this guy gonna survive against Shelton Sampson? You're kidding, right? Horrible man in zone coverage, only 88 speed. I mean, not even good at catching, no abilities. That's their top corner. And the top safety is C.J. Young, 5'11", 185 out of Strongsville, Ohio. Young is a former one-star, and he might be this best player on this defense. He has coverage that is not great. He has adequate speed, he can run support a little bit. He's got a little bit of power, a little bit of IQ, but overall, this is a horrible defense and a horrible offense. They have honestly only one player that I can genuinely say this is a good player, and that's their running back, and that is it. The rest of this team absolutely sucks. So this needs to be a massive win, and by massive I mean seriously, absolutely. Like, this needs to be a blowout. Now, technically, I think the team overalls are very close together, but honestly, like, we're superior in every part. Like, even their running back is not as good as ours. Like, Zylan Perry is by far a better running back, and we're like leading them everywhere else. Robert Williams with a catch. And now, obviously, if you're the better team, then you're the one that should not make any mistakes, because that's what the underdog is hoping for. So we're gonna just dink and dunk our way down the field here until they give us an opening. 11 yards for Zylan Perry there. Throw it over the middle. It's caught by Robertson. That's a first down. Well, actually, not first down, but 8 yards on first down, I mean. 1st and 10, motion for Zylan Perry, and we got two tight ends on the field, and we're gonna throw this one back shoulder. It's caught by Robert Williams. The flag is down, and they're gonna get the defense, the Golden Flashes, the Kent State Chargers, are gonna get caught here on a pass interference. Like, seriously, what is that logo? Did you just steal that from the LA Chargers, or was it the other way around? 3rd and goal here, so we didn't punch it in the first couple times, but they're gonna blitz here. 0 blitz, and wide open is Kaiden Jensen behind them. Just a wide open touchdown for Louisiana here on this opening drive, wasting away 5 minutes of game time on this first drive. That's halfway through the first quarter already, and Kent State hasn't even touched the football yet. So, I mean, if you're gonna blitz 2 linebackers, I mean, you definitely know where I'm gonna throw this one, right? So, touchdown Louisiana, and now let's see what Kent State can do here. As the Shields is gonna throw it on the outside, and that catch is actually hauled in there. 1st and 10, and they've got still no running play. Same play again, and they get another, well, almost first down out of it. J.J. Etheridge again for a second catch here. 2nd and inches and still not running. Throwing it over the middle, and the massive hit is not delivered at all, and she still gets away. 3rd and 4, and they're gonna dump it off on the slip screen, and we're not gonna be able to contain that one. 1st down. Kent State moving the football across midfield with Jordan Newbin, the running back. They're still gonna pass it here. DeShields has some time, and now he's finally going down. It's Jalen Kreider in the backfield, and look at me go! I finally remember all my player names, man. Jalen Kreider in the backfield, forcing a tough 2nd and 17. And I mean, just don't give it up, man. They're gonna have a QB run, and they're gonna get another loss on top. That is massive. That is unreal. Like, how can you run it on 2nd and 17 at all, and then with a quarterback that is not even fast? Kadarius Miller in the backfield with the TFL. Good play, taking down the Shields, and now it's 3rd and 19, and I mean, you can guess that they're not going to get this. So no points, because we took him back so far, and now we're going to have to slip screen with a massive run after the catch. Zylan Perry, 1st down the sideline, 17 yards. 1st and 10, and the play action is gonna work pretty well as we have Shelton Sampson for a touchdown. And I mean, look at him go. Shelton Sampson having the time of his life here at Louisiana. And we're now gonna draw them off sides. We don't get the free play. Are you kidding me? We're gonna get the 1st down. No, we're not gonna get it. It's 4th and 1. And they didn't give us the free play, so, I mean, gotta go for it here. As we're gonna end the 3rd quarter, by the way. And so far, they have been absolutely awful. Well, I mean, actually, they moved the ball half decently down the field. And then just got knocked out of field goal range. 4th and 1, and we have 2 tight ends, left and right. And look at Zylan Perry go. That's an easy 1st down. 11-yard run. 3rd and 2. Another tough 3rd down here. And they're going to throw it. It's caught by Robertson into the end zone. It's a touchdown, Louisiana. We got it. And it's a 14-0 game here for the Ragin' Cajuns at home against the Kent State Golden Chargers. 1st and 10. And the Shields is going to hand it off. And that is not even their good running back. And he's still making a great run. 15 yards to Gavin Garcia, and now they check in Newbin again. And they are going to have another slip screen dialed up here for Newbin, and that is just a little bit too easy, man. 9 yards, and they are going to have a 3rd and inches here. 2 tight ends and the running back, and they're going to dump it on the slant there. Very quickly thrown. So they're going to get the 1st down on the play action, and now we're going to have them. It's a sack. Jalen Kreider is in the backfield again. I mean, that's the 2nd sack for him, and yet again he has had a massive season, honestly. I mean, you can't leave this guy one-on-one. He's our best defensive tackle, let's be honest. So, 2nd and 16. Just don't give it up, please. They're going to play action us, and I mean, that's just not going to work at all. Look who's back there. Jalen Kreider yet again. 3rd and 26. Thank you very much. The Kent State Charging Flashes are gonna not gonna get the 3rd and 26, I hope. Right? That was just instant pressure by Jalen Kreider. So yeah, 3rd and 26, they do not get that. 2 linebacker blitz, and we're gonna dump it on the outside to Shelton Sampson. So, I mean, that was pretty lucky that we got that away on time. Walker Howard now with 4-man pressure, and he gets it away to Caden Jensen. That's 8 yards on the play. Make this a 3rd and 2 a lot easier. 14 of 17 now, by the way, for Walker Howard. That's looking pretty good. Over the middle, a catch is made. Robert Williams has some space. It's going to get a 1st down and some more after that. 2nd and 10. And we're going to dial up an RPO here. We're going to throw it to the tight end. And Trey Miller is going to break a tackle. Run it down the sideline. 1st down, 16 yards on the play for Trey Miller. 1st and 10. And Walker Howard, he's got a wide open receiver there in the flats. It's Robert Williams. 15 yards for him. We're going to move the chains again. this is the 2-minute warning. Obviously want to run a little bit of time here, but Caden Jensen down to the 2. So, yeah, 18 of 22 so far for Walker Howard. And they're going to bring the pressure wide open. Robert Williams is actually not the target. That was Shelton Sampson. Just kidding here. Shelton Sampson, touchdown. Louisiana's on the board again. The Ragin' Cajuns up by 21 inside 2 minutes. And now let's see if the LA Golden Flashes are going to get this done. 3rd and 10. DeShields is going to run it here with Newbin. And I mean, that's just not good enough. They're going to give us the ball back? You're serious. They gave us the ball back here. And we're going to do a little bit of something here, I guess. Throw it over the middle to Robertson. And let's just take a timeout right here. I should have taken timeouts earlier, if I'm being honest. But let's just get into field goal range and make this a 24-point lead. We got Perry again. Another timeout taken. 16 seconds on the clock. And then we've got 11 seconds left here. 2nd and 10. We're going to motion out Perry and throw it against the 4-man pressure. And wide open in the flats is Shelton Sampson. That's not even the flats. That's just a very good out route. And 3 seconds on the clock. We're just going to take our points here. 24-0. If I had stopped the clock a little bit earlier, I think we would have had a couple end zone shots maybe. But this is still a very good first half. 24-0 here over the Golden Flashes. Out of Los Angeles, obviously. And yeah, this has been an absolute annihilation so far on this offense. They were not able to move the ball at all. And now let's see if we can continue this. What a spin move here by Newbin. 8 yards. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. 1st and 10. And I mean, they need to hand it off a lot more to Newbin. They keep throwing it here. Dump it off over the middle. And that is another 8-yard gain. Now the thing is, they actually, like, when they throw it, it's actually effective, but you need to get the ball out, and if you didn't get the ball out, then your drives are ruined. 3rd and 4, and the pressure's not getting there, and oh my god, yeah, 3-man pressure, maybe a little bit too conservative, as they're gonna get the first down here at the edge of field goal range. 1st and 10, and DeShields looks like he was pounded there, but he got the ball away, and that is gonna be a first down for the Golden Chargers. 1st and 10 for DeShields. And we're going to have... oh my god! They are going to have a first down here with Newbin. What a run by Newbin. I mean, this kid is showing up. 3rd and goal. They throw it. And that's going to be a touchdown. Kent State is going to get into the end zone here. Finally, after all. And it was somebody that I do not recognize at all. Somebody named Clark, and with number 30, I hope to God that this is actually, he's a receiver. Of course he is. I hope to God that this is a running back, but of course, their receivers were number 22, 25, and 30. You gotta be kidding me, man. Quarterback runs it in for 2, and now it's a 16-point game, so let's pour it on here. Walker Howard over the middle. We got Robert Williams for a first down. 10 yards, first down. Moving the chains. 3rd and 6 now. This one's going to be tough for Howard, and the pressure is getting in. But we do get it away. Trey Miller for a first down, crossing midfield in the process. 2nd and 4. And we've got a 4-man pressure over the middle. That's hauled in by Jensen. I mean, these grabs are pretty tough over the middle there for Jensen, and he has been holding on really well. Also against LSU, if you haven't noticed. End zone, Shelton Sampson, and it is caught. It's a touchdown in triple coverage. You've got to be kidding me. What on earth have we just witnessed? Shelton Sampson on a slot fade, and it's just a rainbow toward the back pylon, and Shelton Sampson just hauled it in somehow. I have no idea how he did that. We're gonna take a second look at that one. So slot fade, we got the receiver on the outside running a hitch. That's Robert Williams. And there's the rainbow coming. Louisiana is going to have a triple coverage on the receiver. It's knocked away initially, and then he just morphs it into his hands, and it's a touchdown because this is actually 1 foot down. You're kidding. And, I mean, at this point... It's 31-8. We're just gonna skip ahead. A few minutes later, we get a safety on them, so the lead is even extended even further. We got a field goal in the meantime, by the way. We get that safety. 36-8 is your final score. Absolute domination by the Raging Cajuns. This is exactly what you want to see here. When it kind of looked like, oh my god, they get 8 points on the board. It's a 2-score game. Maybe they get back into it. Just absolutely slamming the door shut with Walker Howard and his rainbow toward the end zone. Howard had 38 of 46 for almost 400 yards, 82% completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Flawless game for our quarterback. Now the Shields, he did have an interception late, just nothing special there. Now they did run it with Newbin, half decently. I gotta say they should have ran it a lot more, honestly, but they were throwing it so much, and the Shields just kept getting sacked, which that's never a recipe for success. Now we did run it a few times as well. I just didn't feel like running it too much because, I mean, what do we got these receivers for? Shelton Sampson and Robert Williams absolutely dominating everybody today. Even Robertson gets 6 catches and a touchdown. We got Trey Miller for 38. Caden Jensen has a score. Like, the passing game has just been incredible here. And then their top receivers were absolutely shut down here. So, I mean, can't be better than that here. They don't get a single sack on us, no turnovers. The one interception was to Jaden Duggar, just nothing special over the middle there. Jalen Kreider, 3.5 sack performance. Like, I mean, seriously. Now, a lot of players visiting this game. Alan Bedell is like, yeah, heck yeah, I'm gonna play at Louisiana. Thank you very much. Rodney Bruner, 4-star receiver, our second one, and that's gonna be it. No more 4 stars. Recruitable for us, but we get Alan Bedell, a pocket passer out of Louisiana, 6'4", 185. We get him before Army has their visit scheduled. 89 throw power is good enough, 85 short, 78 medium, 72 deep. Everything else kind of looks booty cheeks. He's just a pure pocket passer, no mobility, but I think this guy could operate this offense if we were to put him in there. Rodney Bruner. We win the battle against Tulane here. The route artist from New Orleans, so we just steal him away from the Green Wave. 5'7", 167, a very small player, but all the route runnings in the 80s, all the catching ratings in the 80s, good speed. I mean, what do you want more? Great player. And yeah, this is what the conference looks like now. With that loss over LSU, there is now a massive, 2-loss tie basically here in the West. So for some reason LSU just keeps losing games. They're now 7-3. We have a better record than them, but they are 5-2 in conference. Now Mississippi State is 5-1 in conference. So Mississippi State is now the front runner to win it, but even if they don't, I think LSU is gonna take it away. And if they don't, then Ole Miss is still there. Like, there is 3 good teams here. I do not think that we actually have a shot. We also have to play Mississippi State as well at the end there, and I think the Tulane matchup is also still missing. So, and the third one is I think UL Monroe. So overall, I'd say we have no shot at winning the West, but we're gonna give it our best shot here. If LSU decides to just keep losing games, then we're gonna try by all means. Thank you. The Monroe game should be an easy win, and Tulane is gonna be a tough matchup, definitely. Mississippi State kind of on the same level as LSU and Ole Miss. Just quickly peeking over, Alabama leading the East, Auburn following in second, and everybody else just is booty cheeks. So I do not expect anybody else to win this Eastern Division. Alabama should win it, and if they don't, Auburn's right there. And that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching the video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more Louisiana Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.